I'm going to start off today with mainstream media, CNN, cutting off RFK when he goes after Kamala because she's not taking any interviews. She's not like talking to the press. And so he starts talking about this. And if you haven't watched RFK's dropout speech and when he endorses Donald Trump, it is the best political speech I've ever heard in my lifetime. I'm not just saying that because he endorsed Donald Trump, who I am a supporter of. I'll just be like totally upfront about my political views here. But he can speak in a way that like no other politicians speak in. And he has like this raspy voice, but screw that. I don't care how you talk. It's the points that matter. And so he's making some great points and CNN just cuts away. It's like this guy is saying so many things that are so relevant to today and they just cut away because they don't want their viewers seeing it. So let's take a look at this and we'll go from there.
My uncle and my father both relished debate. They prided themselves on their capacity to go toe-to-toe with any opponent in the battle over ideas. They would be astonished to learn of a Democratic Party presidential nominee who, like Vice President Harris, has not appeared in a single interview or an unscripted encounter with voters for 35 days.
We've been listening to independent candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. from Phoenix outlining what led him.
That's what I'm talking about. This is insanity. This is insanity. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, the mainstream media, the Democrats have been talking about this guy. The Republicans have been talking about this guy. He's talking about his dropout speech. He's just getting into his stuff. And then they just cut away. And I saw this thing from the Daily Beast, garbage network. But they were like, they were just monitoring it. It's like, oh, okay, you want to monitor it. And then you'll let us know if it's relevant or not. Like, who is brain dead enough these days to watch CNN and think that they're getting an unbiased news source? It's just like, it's astonishing to me that there's still people out there. Apparently there still are. But, these mainstream media outlets, they just hate us Americans. There's just no other way to put it. They hate us. They hate how we vote. They hate how we think. And they're like, no, peons, we're going to tell you what you can do. And it's just infuriating that more people don't. It's infuriating that they still even have like a business model. You know what I mean? And so RFK, or that's actually my next point. So, yeah, I just have some notes here. I just want to make sure I hit, but they just don't want you to hear anything bad about their candidate. It's so clear. And they just don't trust you as a voter to make up your own mind. They're going to feed you this stuff. And if something happens that they don't want you to know about, they're not going to tell you about it. And so that's why, frankly, a channel like this, I think is so important because you deserve to know everything and anything that you want to know. And it's not up to CNN to cut stuff off. It was clearly a good political speech. It was obviously an important one, and they cut it off because it didn't fit their narrative. If you watch CNN, you're brain dead. All right, moving on.